Hello, welcome. Today we're going to do some yoga. My name is Lorna. I'm just getting the lights right. Bear with me. And hopefully you can hear me. I've got my mic here. Let me just check. Is the audio working? Not mute. Hello, hello, hello. Share screen. Let's just get going. Is the audio working? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Right, there you go. I've got the Yeti here. So let's go for it. It doesn't work. Okay. Hello and welcome. If anybody's there, you're welcome to join me for some yoga. So let's do it. Okay. Let me get in the middle. So hello, my name is Lorna Evans. I am a psychotherapist and a yoga teacher. And I've also just written a book that's coming out this year about the importance of moving our bodies to feel well, the mind-body connection. But let's move. It's a Sunday morning. I'm just outside of Newcastle in the northeast of England today. So welcome everybody. And let's begin. So if you like and when you're ready, I'm going to take my glasses off. I will need them for balances a bit later. Okay, so let's do some yoga. So dip in the chin. Taking the gaze up. I've been filming YouTube videos this morning. And I just wanted to come on and do some real yoga. Not real yoga, but a bit more like I would do. So take the spine back. Going back up. So I do a lot of seated yoga. Trauma-informed yoga. But let's move on this Sunday morning. Okay, roll the shoulders. And I'm going to ask you to bring one arm over. And bring it back down. And as it's cold in the north, I've got a blanket on my yoga mat. And let's inhale. Really squeeze the face. And down. Let's do that again. Over and down. And I'm going to ask you to sit a little bit further back on your blanket, taking the knees a bit wider, and we're going to just lean forward. Lean forward, keeping the fingertips up. Hopefully you can see me on the camera. Just keeping the fingertips up so the palms are higher. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Really squeeze the eyes and release. And slowly coming back up. If you like, and when you're ready, going to twist off to one side. And release. And off to the other side. And release. Okay. So I'm going to ask you now, we're going to come, so one leg is sticking out. I'm going to take the belly button over here. And we're going to inhale up, exhale down. Okay, inhale up, exhale down. So it's as if you're trying to get your head to your knee. And then this time I invite you to bring this over, if that feels okay for you, and taking it over. And with the head, just see if the gaze wants to be down, middle, or up. Really lengthening from the hip to the armpit, armpit to the wrist, wrist to the fingers. And coming back down. And let's reverse that. Let's take this up and over. And slowly release. Brilliant. Crossing the legs, if that feels comfortable for you. We're going to move some circles in. What's happening in the lower spine right now? What's happening in the lower spine? We'll take it in the other direction. Just beginning to wake the body. Bring the head into it a bit. So need a bit with the head. Oh, having a bit of stretch. Oh. Okay, great. Hands. Pull the fingers back. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Hands to the heart. Other side. And again. To the heart. And again. Brilliant. Open the legs wide. Take the arms up. Stretch, 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 and lean forward. And you're going to hold of the feet, the toes, the knees, wherever you're getting a hold of. Lean them forward. Okay, and if you like, and when you're ready, bring back up, and I'm going to invite you. We're going to come onto all fours now. I'm just going to check that anybody's watching. It's fine. Audio's on. Love it. Great. So if you like, and when you're ready, going to come onto all fours, arch the spine up, release back down. Okay, tuck the toes. Come back down. Okay, take the gaze up and out. I like to look outside. Currently looking up to the sky. Push back down. Walk the dog. This is called walking the dog. Paddling the heels up and down, up and down, up and down. Knees to the floor. A little bit wider. Come down in a pose of the child. Really taking one hand to one corner of the mat, the other hand to the other side of the mat. Maybe walk with one hand over. Oof. Feel that lengthening on the side of the body. Okay, brilliant. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And we're going to come up. This time tuck the toes. And I want you to come into plank. Come into plank. And inhale. Exhale. Lower the knees. Lower the front of the body to the mat. Tap your forehead on the floor. Coming up. Now, depending on your back, be careful here. I'm needing a bit of a stretch because I was at the gym yesterday and I'm desperate to do some yoga classes. Yoga teachers have to do yoga classes, otherwise you can't really be a yoga teacher. Hips to the back, coming back up, and this time I want you to bring one knee forward. Yeah, one knee forward, and we're going to just take the arms up, stretch, create as much space, and fold forward, lengthening that front knee. So we're going to start to wake up this hamstring. Do it again. Inhale, exhale, coming forward, tuck the back foot, and now we're up. We're coming into standing. So I've disappeared off the camera. Let me adjust. Bear with me. We'll figure it out. Okay, so I'm up. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms down, come up part way, exhale down. Let's send the other foot back than I had forward last time, which I can't really remember. I think I've done it. Sweep the arms, exhale down. Sweep the arms, exhale down. Bringing that leg back. Let's come into plank. Hold. Often in yoga, I've been doing yoga for 25 years, and really people don't talk about the core very much. Knees to the floor, chin down. Okay. Roll up, get that back bend in. With your feet, don't have them tucked, have them sort of big toes together-ish. So it's like an alligator's tail. Oh, I want to reverse like a week working, maybe over a computer. I like this. The dogs do this. If you got a dog, and it always makes me laugh when a dog actually does the dog head up and the dog head down. We've got one dog that does one dog head up and one dog that does dog head down. What's this one? Dog head up. Okay, enjoy that. Breathe again. Exhale down. Hands under the shoulders. Let's push back. Ooh, pose of the child. Lovely. Coming back up. Tuck the toes. Walk the dog. Walk the dog. Excellent. Okay, Okay. Let's bring the other leg forward. You see me all right? I know I'm disappearing when I stand up, but you know where I am. Open the arms as wide as you can. Or if you like, you can put them together and stretch. Oh, actually, that does feel quite good. It's called thunderbolt. Fingers together. Release down. And up. And down. And hop, step, jump forward. Opening out. Palms together, hands to the heart. And we go again. So this is the sun salutation that we've slowly worked into. And it's good for getting your serotonin up, getting your heart rate up. Okay, one foot comes back, knee down, scooch forward, wide. Your back bends will get a bit more bendy, literally every time you do it. From number 1 to number 2 to number 3. Right, let's take that front foot back into the plank. Hold, knees to the floor, chin to the floor, or just get yourself down however you want. There you go. If you like and when you're ready. So my fascia is a little bit looser now. What's my fascia? Your fascia is like your Spider Woman suit under your skin. Connect to your whole mind-body connection. Goes around all the nerves. Forehead to the floor. Push back into wide knee pose of the child. So your fascia, yeah, it's like the best Wi-Fi in your whole body. But when it's cold, when we sleep, when we're ill, when we're stressed, the cortisol turns it into like glass or like toffee. So the more we can move, stay warm, stay hydrated, the better. Okay, let's do this again. Okay. And when we sleep, it gets tight. When we get older, it gets tight. Actually, that's not an excuse. We've just got to stretch and we've got to drink loads of fluids. So your fascia is naturally, I'm going to come back here to the front. Your fascia is naturally, when it's happy and healthy, it's because it's got natural lubrication, natural hyaluronic acid. Yeah. But the cortisol comes, and when the sugar's high, it makes it stiff. We get stiff, we get areas of restriction. Change this. And that's why, even if you've done yoga for 100 years, you're still stiff in the morning. So we've always got to move. Brilliant. Okay, this time coming back onto balance here. Let's try. If you want to balance, this is where I might need to put my glasses on. Just find a fleck on the floor and breathe. Hands down, push, come up. Slowly, slowly, slowly come up. And let me move the camera. When I come up, let me just check if this is working. Sure it is. Let's go. Let's just keep going. Great. So hopefully you can see me here. Excellent. I know you can't see my legs. I'm going to move this blanket a bit. And I'm also going to grab my yoga block. I love this block. And I'm always surprised that no one's thrown it in the fire. It's just there. So one foot comes out. Let me see if I'll show you this a bit better. I'll get a better setup on this. And my head's disappeared. Never mind. So one foot comes out. Look, yoga block. I tend to lean forward, so I'm going to put the block at the back. Take that arm up. Oof, that's good. This is called Trikonasana, triangle posture. This is actually my favourite posture, asana, form, whatever you want to call it, shape. Oof. I think people like super fancy ones, but I just like this one. Let's reverse it, go on the other side. Oof. Oh yeah. Sunday today. Loving that it's a Sunday. Block to the floor. You can just use your hand if you like. And I like to create a bit of space. So I've got a bit of a tripod action going on here. Core's pulled in. Remember, in yoga, people don't talk about the core, which I am now regretting now I'm 50. Okay. So that's why I'm doing the weights and working on the core. I think people think because you do yoga that you've got a strong core. Well, if you're a yoga teacher, I don't know, I cheat. I've always cheated. Okay, stretch. Oh, lush. Right, let's do that on the other side. Yeah, I do this one in between weights at the gym as well. It's important that we do the strength stuff as well. Let the hands come down, walk the hands, fingertips back. Feel that lengthening. Oh, yes, lengthening at the back of the hamstrings, head is down. Oof, love that. Coming forward, hands to the hips, coming back up. Great. Going to come down again. Core, power the big toes in. Pull that back up. Okay, this time I'm going to do a reverse triangle, right? Block goes in the opposite hand. Can I remember how to do this? Okay, yeah, so the block, I'm twisting over here. Let's go to the other side. That's it. Now, I'm unable, you're supposed to get your hand up there. That's not happening for me at the minute. Coming out of winter. Well, have I ever been able to do it? Maybe. So just, reverse triangle. I'm going to actually create a bit of length here rather than being like stuffed in an envelope. I like that. Big toes pushing down, ball of the foot pushing down. Lovely. Okay, let me reverse this, come out of this, change the side. Do it on the other side. I get the block. Stretch up, length. Take that over. Lovely. I'm going to put it a bit further forward. Okay, great. I'm loving this. If this works and this is live, this is a bit more active. This is good. If this works, I'm happy. So I can get more yoga out there. Yeah. So it's Sunday today in Newcastle. I'm near Hexham in the countryside a bit, thank the Lord. Okay, and it was lovely and sunny yesterday. I'm going to go wide again and just sink down. Take the arms wide. Woo. Yeah. And walking the feet back in. A little bit, jumping in. Brilliant. Hands together. Taking that hands up. This time I want you to bring, I'm going to bring, you can join me if you like, hands behind. Rolling the shoulder a bit. This is to get them. When we get older, notice now I'm on a computer a lot. I'm just leaning over. It's just awful. So I'm going to come back into that wide pose. Hands can be, you can have them like this, or you can put them together in the prayer posture behind. Great. And then I'm going to just lean forward like so. Keep the elbows floating about, core is on. Come up. Give this a go on the other side. Oh, lovely. So I'm needing that hamstring stretch today. Open out. Hands to the heart. Right, we'll try this again. Open that foot out. Bend down in this knee. Go wide. Let's go over. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. And over. Now, I was wanting a deep sleep last night, but I had something called a Vietnamese coffee at about 4 o'clock yesterday. Stupidly, I was excited because I bought condensed milk, and I never have condensed milk because it's pure sugar. Basically, felt like I was off my head on something all night. I couldn't have a deep sleep because that caffeine is strong. My gosh, it was nice. Oof, leaning down. Brilliant. Okay, bringing the feet together, walking in. Okay. I hope you can see me now. I'm going to turn this a little bit further up. I know I can't take it back a bit. I'll get it right for next time. Okay. That looks a bit rubbish, doesn't it? Okay. Right. Glasses are going on now. Glasses are on. Here we go. This is what I like. Right. Feet. Oh, stretch into those toes. Stretch into those toes. Right. One foot's planted down. Dancer. Lift that foot up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Kicking that foot back. See if I can do this. Woof. Without glasses, it's not happening. Breathe. Up. Lovely. Sweep it back. Oof, let's do the other side. Now I'm thirsty. That's because I've had a bacon sandwich. I never have a bacon sandwich, but I just tried myself. Oh, it was very nice. So yeah, the fascia, we need to keep hydrated. Keep moving, keep hydrated. Oh, rolling in the shoulders. And again. Brilliant. Right, so the Vietnamese coffee's still in my system because I'm a bit full power here. Yoga block again. And I'm going to put it out there. You're going to be able to see me here. Okay, coming over. Balance, I love this. Oof, it's called Half Moon. Like the Jaffa advert. Half Moon, belly buttons on. Ooh, can I lift my head up? No. Yeah. And down. Ooh, I love that. That's quite, love this. Okay, so strength, lengthen up. Take it wide so it's going at about 10 o'clock. From your foot, go forward a bit. I'm going to go more forward. Okay, take that up. Oh yeah. And release down. Brilliant. Oh yeah. Okay. Now let's do another balance. Belly button again, core, pelvic floor on, which I have forgotten about. Let's do this. I'm going to look away. So you can bring your heel to your ankle up, or you can go higher. Put it in. Down. On the other side. Need your glasses on to balance. I go to the hot pod yoga and you can't balance. I can't. But I fell over and hurt my back in there actually. However, I still go back even though I say it's the cocaine of yoga. So you get a good stretch, a good hit. A good hit of serotonin actually. So that sun salutation, the stronger yoga, the Ashtanga yoga. It's a blackbird in the garden and eating the worms. When you get your heart rate up, you create more serotonin, right? Serotonin's the same stuff that's in the antidepressants. So it's interesting that we've got to often tell ourselves, maybe if people also don't need to lose weight, why would you exercise? As women, we're hardwired to exercise and move because we think we're fat, or we've been told we're fat and we don't like our bodies. All that. So actually we've got to move and get our heart rate up. create some serotonin. The best thing is running, cycling for 10 minutes, anything. It's going to get your heart rate up and down again. Brilliant. Oh, glasses are off. Okay, I sort of don't want to go to the floor yet. What am I going to do? Okay, right, I'm going to try another balance. This time, bringing the knee in front. This is inspired by Yaz, who I was working with the other day in Newcastle, teaching a class. Hi, Yaz. She was doing this one. And also, I work with an amazing young man. And he started doing this in a beginner's class. And he went right into it like this. And at the end, I was like, and everyone's then started doing it because it was all men. So it was competitive and it looked like some Karate Kid ninja thing. And I was like, wow, how did you learn that one? Amma, how did you learn that? And he was like, Street Fighter, which is just absolutely brilliant. I was like, have you done yoga before? No, I've just seen this move on Street Fighter. So let's do this now. Absolutely brilliant. Every single man in that room was doing this advanced yoga pose because of the competitive alphaness. Street Fighter, bloody brilliant. Sinking down. Okay, coming back up, step back. Here, pineapple with the fingers, over, up, over, up, over, up, over, and release down. Okay, so I am going to come back on the floor now. There you go. Come back on the floor. Hopefully the audio is okay. Taking the legs wide, walking forward. Forehead to the floor. Now I wonder if I can do this outside because it's getting warm enough now. The day before yesterday, I thought, it was the first day I could go outside in the garden in the morning. So if I can do a live from the garden, because the birds are going for it now, that would be great. Okay. In yoga, we start higher to burn the energy, burn the cortisol off, then we come down. Because if we've got anxiety and cortisol's high, cortisol is naturally high till about 11 o'clock in the morning. Weekend, slightly different. So you've got to burn that off and then we come down. Back on the other side. The whole point of yoga is that we go up and we go down. So we are burning off the cortisol so we can then sit. And winter's hard. Winter's hard and it's nearly over. Great. I'm going to get my bolster now. Or you can get a cushion. If you've got a bolster, I'm going to suggest that you put it like this and then you lean forward and just rest. So in yoga and restorative yoga, if you it's really good. But if you're anxious, you've got to burn your cortisol off first because you'll be really bored. But then it's great for mental health. Okay. So sitting on the edge of something, on the edge of a cushion. I'm sitting on the bolster. I'm going to look outside. Actually, look there. Okay. Glasses off. Hands, one hand, thumbs touch. You can change that over, see what feels better. Inhale, exhale through the mouth. In yoga, there's a lot of talk about always inhaling through the nose. You don't have to. Most trauma survivors don't breathe through the nose anyway, because they've spent their life in fight, flight, and panic. Often people say, if they've stopped smoking, or even people have now gone back to vaping, it's better than drinking and taking drugs, because they get that deeper breath. So just let your body be soft. Meditation is the hardest thing to do in the world. And you've got to have moved and burnt the cortisol off to do it. And continue with this, if you like. I'm going to come in and do some cat cows. I think the Vietnamese coffee is still going for it with me. I just really want to arch my spine. So that's the cow. That one's the cow. So you look like a cow chewing, apparently. That's the cat. Squeeze your face. I'm going to put the foot back. Then coming up. Take one arm out. You see that? Oh yeah. Yeah. And sitting on your bolster. Actually, this time I'm going to get rid of the bolster. What do I want to do? When you do this, always tuck your top in. A lot of male yoga teachers don't know about this, but for when you don't want your belly hanging out. So we're going to come back. So the energizing. It's a grey day, but it's Sunday. And I'll go for a walk afterwards. Okay, so I have a belt somewhere, but I don't know where it is right now. I'm just going to lengthen that foot up. And I get a hold, not quite. Oh yeah. Okay, so I've tucked the top in. I am going to now roll up and come up into shoulder stand. This is energizing. Putting some, you see me feet, circles in the ankles. Now walk your hands down your back a bit more. Whew. Stay here. Super energizing. All the blood's running. You can even give yourself a bit of a leg massage with the other foot. It's like a Thai massage. You heel. You can even put your feet together. Now see if you can get a hand under the knee, a hand under the knee, and balance here. Okay, slowly release, come core on, come down slowly. And let your blood pressure balance out, taking the hips up and down. You can even, where's my block? With something that's quite nice. If you've got a block, nice for the lower spine. Put that block under there. just have a wiggle and a move to get comfortable. Might want your arms up. If you like, you can be stronger. If you like, take it up. If you're feeling balanced. If not, just lie on your back, make yourself comfortable. Let your body be heavy. Release into the mat. Arms out to the side, palms facing up or down. I'm going to take that away now. Lower and down. Any issues with a bad back? Always have your knees up, feet together. Let your body be heavy. Let your body release in the floor. Notice what you need. I need a drink of water. Let your hips release into the floor. Back release, head release. And if you like, and when you're ready, just let your knees fall to one side. Can you see me? Yep, knees to one side, head in the other direction. And then other way. Might even put that arm up. Oof, stretching that fascia in some cross-directional ways. Very nice. Oof, yep, into the arms. And then if you like, and when you're ready, just have a little rock from side to side. And now, up and down. Crossing your legs. Just like that. Undoing the top. Join me now. Spine is long. Body is soft. Notice where you're sitting on the floor. Fingers, called a mudra. Thumb, first finger together. If you like. If you don't like, don't worry. And the body's cooling. You'll notice your body begins to cool. Let your breath settle. You might want to notice the cool air entering your nostrils. You may want to take that breath up through the nostrils. Imagine it going to the space between the eyebrows. Pooling there. You may want to take the breath to come up through the nostrils, through where the center of the eyebrows are, and up to the top of the head, up to the sky. If you like, and when you're ready, just stay here. Noticing what you need now to stay well today. Slowly coming back in the space. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Let your lips have a swallow. Listen to the sounds outside. Now the sounds inside of the room. Can you hear now? Can you hear yourself breathe? Again, wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, lick your lips, have a swallow, have a stretch. Have a great Sunday. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.